everybody. Sally, the upside down picker with time to wake up.
Yep. Did you work yesterday?
No, I was off yesterday.
You had to
I
think
have,
about it.
I have. Well, I worked. I worked. Yes, yesterday morning. I was at work until like after 9. I didn't remember. I came in the chat.
Yeah.
I come in the chat. That's when I got home. So yeah, I had to do paperwork, so I was there for 10 hours. So
Man,
I mean, not too big of a deal. I don't mind working 10-hour shifts, especially if I can get freaking 4 days off in a row. I'm all good with
that's
that.
nice.
You know, I
Yeah.
I like I like doing that actually. It seems like I have
Beth and
my week.
Kelly and Cindy are here.
Hi, Kelly and Cindy, and there's Mike. You should come in here, Mike.
Mike.
Be a friend. You're still moving. What's going on with that? Are you there? Are
I don't
you
know.
are you in the Florida? Because Valerie got to the North Carolina last night.
Hmm.
She got there like I think it was like 9:30.
You think she's unpacked everything yet?
You know what? I mean, they have a U-Haul, so I'm sure they're wanting to get rid of it soon. But she was kind of debating on. I have 4 days off, Mike. Um, I she was kind of debating whether she wanted to go ahead and rent another storage unit. Um, I know, Beth. I'm late usually. Oh, good, Mike. Mike's already there. He's already in West Palm Beach. Good.
Hmm.
She was debating to get another storage unit so she can move her personal and unlisted stuff into that one, and then in the other one, do her listed inventory and set up a picture taking area and that kind of stuff so she could work out of her storage unit because she got a storage unit that's 24-hour access, so she she's going to be working out of there for at least a while until she moves somewhere else that she can keep her inventory where she's living. Or she might just decide, well, I like this setup and it's worth it to pay the storage fees.
Yeah, it depends on where she chooses to live and how much that costs her.
Yeah. And also like she's been living with her inventory for a while. And so it might just be good for her to separate the two. Have separate her life from, you know, um, you know, at this time, set a schedule. This time I'm going to be working. That's when Tina's doing, her kid stuff, and getting the kids to school, and she goes into the shop to work, and does she does everything. She does, household stuff and grocery shopping and um what do you call it? She runs stuff around for the shop and stuff, getting parts and all that. And so it might be worth it for her to, to make that schedule and say, okay, from this time to this time, I'm going to the storage unit and I'm going to work. And I think her store is back on Thursday.
Hmm.
So she's got to get in there, get her packages that she's already sold, which is over 40. She's already sold 40 something packages since she's been on
How
Time Away.
far, Sadie?
Mr. Sadie and Hank. Good morning, Hank. And Fishing and Picking.
Yeah, she'll get it worked out, but
And
it's good that she's going to be able to sell again that soon after moving. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and that's why I told her, I said it might just be worth it to do it at least at the first so that she can get everything organized and set up so that she can be able to find stuff. Because until she does that and gets everything set up, it's her, she needs to get her her either her totes in order or put on the shelf. I don't know if she's going to set up her shelving units in there or not. I would think so, because that would be the easiest way to go about it.
Did she get climate control? Because
no, she didn't.
the storage unit in Florida, working out of there in the summertime would be brutal.
Oh, you mean Mike? You mean Mike? Because she's in North Carolina.
I mean North Carolina.
Yeah.
Either one.
Yeah. I mean, for the winter time, she'll be all right. But
yeah, around July and August, she's gonna melt in there.
Yeah.
I've been in storage units in the summer in Texas.
Mike got an AC unit to put in there, to put in his rental storage thing. Well, good. He only brought one tote of inventory with him. What'd you do with the rest of it? Good morning, Julie. It's almost time to move into that house, huh? I'm excited for you, girl. She's been working on her house, and they've been trying to get it ready. What's that?
Mike's already been shopping since he's been there.
Ooh.
He got this Tiffany vase.
Oh my gosh.
For like $2.99 at Goodwill.
Oh my gosh.
He finds more stuff.
Oh, Mike got a climate controlled unit there.
Yeah. You would almost have to in the summer.
Hi, Lori. Let me let us out here. I always forget how to lay that out. Yes, I know, Julie. It's getting close for you. How you doing this morning, Lori?
All right.
Good.
Hi, Lori.
How you guys doing? Good morning.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yes, I did. I ate too much.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me 3. I think I gained like 4 pounds. I'm like, okay, I think it's time to start the exercising routine. I'm like really gonna try.
I think I gained like 44 pounds.
There you go.
I ate until I couldn't eat anymore, and then I ate some more.
Yeah. Well, I made like a whole dinner, and then I was like,
you went down.
I am not letting this pie to go away. I had like 3 or 4 pies that I was eating off of, and I'm like, I don't want any of this stuff in the refrigerator. So I finished them. It took all weekend, but I finished those pies. Oh, it's not a crazy birthday about
really?
not like Lalique or something. Well, so that's pretty good for
What?
$2. Man, you got the dog fur over there.
No, they're driving me crazy. Quit. Really? Hello. Jeez. Yeah, he needs groomed. He's starting to look like a Muppet.
Oh my gosh. Definitely looks like something off of Sesame Street.
Mm-hmm. Looks a little bit like Fozzie Bear, only white.
Now there's a cat in here. You know
Oh
they're
my
going to chase
God.
you. You know it. Quit. I have a tongue in my mouth. I don't need yours. Come on. I think she was a lizard in her earlier life.
Oh my gosh.
They were in there on the couch sleeping. They hear me in here like, oh, showtime. Here we go.
You want to be on camera? Oh my gosh.
They are so spoiled, though.
And Family's like, you're not getting top spot. This is my spot.
He's like, well, all they can see is the top of my head. Heathens. Oh. She literally waits for me to sit down in my chair in there in the morning. She thinks that's where we sit all day. I said, no. I get up, she'll sit there and wait, and just sit there and shiver like, are we going to sit back down?
Yeah.
Because my knee popped out of place the other day, so I was sitting with my leg up, and my good bad knee went out. Let's put it that way.
Your good bad knee.
Yeah, it popped out of place. All I did was turn. It was Thanksgiving too when it did it. I turned and put something in the sink. It's like, oh.
Oh my God.
I'm used to it doing that though. It's done that for years, but it takes a couple days for it to, transition back where it's supposed to go. Unless I help it, that's very painful. So, but it finally.
I've had pretty good luck with my knees, knock on wood. And my ankles have been good for me too. So I'm hoping. I mean, with the weight that I put on, I would think that they would be horrible, but they're not too bad.
Yeah.
My feet are my worst attribute, I think. My feet are usually they're in horrible shape. They hurt all the time, but mostly if I'm eating good, I can deal with it. It's not horrible pain. But I can tell whenever I don't eat good, I can tell that I have so much inflammation in my feet. And it just comes, like screaming back into my legs. It seems like, with sugar and carbs, it's horrible.
I tell you, I started like 2 weeks. It's like a loose keto. I got to have some carbs because I'm low sugar.
I have carbs too.
But they're very minimal. So I went like 2 weeks on a, almost no carbs, just enough to keep me from, doing bottoming out. So, and then I ate Thanksgiving and I felt miserable.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord. I'm like, yeah, because I had mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and stuffing, stuff that I haven't been eating.
Yeah.
Because we've been eating fresh vegetables. I've been roasting them in the oven with a protein. And I ate all that junk, and I didn't want to do nothing. I felt like one of the Macy's Day floats.
Yeah.
It's like, just took me up to the strings and walked me down the street. Oh, God, I felt miserable.
That's exactly how I felt like.
I said, boy, I can tell.
Yeah, and you know what's also horrible is my sleep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good Lord, now the third one.
When I'm eating horrible, my sleep is also horrible. When I start eating better, I sleep more, which I think is best for you because I think it's good to get a plenty amount of sleep. And usually I've I fight my sleep a lot and, try and stay up and do stuff, but I I need to learn how to listen to my body better, I think. But I think whenever I first started keto, I think I was down to like 40 carbs a day or something like that. It
Mm-hmm.
was still a lot of carbs. And I mean, but if you look at regular bread, you're looking at like 40, 45 carbs per slice
Mm-hmm.
of regular bread. So, when you are doing keto, that's probably like one of the first things that you should knock out is the
Mm-hmm.
bread and flour and stuff. And
Right.
get on that, get
No
on that,
starches.
yeah, get on that vegetable and protein kick, and that'll
Mm-hmm.
push you through if you eat until you're full. If you eat
Mm-hmm.
until you're full and then on just that stuff, you feel so much better.
And I usually try to drink a glass of water before I eat, so I get fuller
Mhm.
faster. But I love roasted vegetables. I love vegetables, except for lima beans. You wouldn't even a deep
Yeah.
fried lima bean. I wouldn't eat it, but uh, but everything else, and even Teresa's kind of gotten on the bandwagon a little bit because we're trying to get her sugar under control because she has, she's diabetic,
Yeah. Yeah.
and she's actually been eating the roasted broccoli, things like that.
Good.
But she also has that thing. I keep wanting to call it this dysplasia. It's the issue where you have a hard time swallowing stuff, and you got to go and have your
Okay.
throat stretched.
Yeah.
Uh, she has that, so I have to, fix things that she can actually eat. And she
Yeah.
really likes the cut broccoli if it gets mushy enough. So found that roasting it long enough and she can eat it. Put a little bit of cheese on it so it has a little bit more flavor. But I've been making a lot of vegetable casseroles
Mm-hmm.
and with all keto friendly stuff. And we made a keto friendly Reuben casserole, which was really good. And it's everything in a Reuben but the bread. And then
Yeah.
you use roasted cauliflower as your base layer.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I don't know if I like cauliflower. I said, well, cauliflower kind of takes on the taste of whatever you cook it with.
Right.
Unlike broccoli. Broccoli tastes like broccoli no matter what you cook it with.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Cauliflower is kind of tasteless.
yeah,
And then if you cook it with meat or something, those juices get in there and
yeah.
the
That's
cauliflower.
what I was explaining to her. I said, it's almost
Yeah.
like a vegetable tofu. Like tofu is a bean
Yeah.
curd, which I
Yeah.
don't like tofu. It's like chewing a sponge. But I said I would rather have the roasted cauliflower. So, and then I
Yeah.
roasted some Brussels sprouts and some olive oil and garlic. And oh my
Mm.
god, I about ate the whole bag.
Yeah.
We bought a fresh bag of them from
Oh,
Kroger,
yeah.
and they were like huge. And I almost ate the whole bag. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna pay
Yeah.
for this later." And Teresa said, "Or I will." She says, "Those are little baby cabbages."
About as good as eating beans.
Yeah. But I
Yeah.
feel better. I mean, I do feel better, not as sluggish. So,
Good.
what?
Good.
What do
Yeah,
you want
look,
now?
Sadie's got natural sugar. He just sticks his finger in his iced tea and it sweetens it up. So we
Yeah,
we
I'm
believe
sure.
that, Sadie.
Yeah.
hmm
One thing that I'm horrible about is drinking water. I I have
Me
I've
too.
been fighting it,
But I have
and if
found,
I could do it.
we get the big bottle of water because I got one of those water coolers. I do drink that, but I also found Dannon makes a sparkling water that has nothing in it. But it's a lemon flavor. No, it's not Dannon. It's Ice Mountain. Who they do bottled water anyway.
Yeah.
And Teresa's mom sent that home to me because she don't like sparkling water, and I loved it. I was like, oh my god, because normally that sparkling water has that horrible taste, that
Yeah.
carbonated taste, because that's basically what it is carbonation mixed with water. It's it. There's no
Mm-hmm.
pop in it. That's how those of you that do soda fountain machines, that's basically what sparkling water is. It's the carbonated water without any thing in it.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's hard to drink that stuff. But I found with that little hint of lemon in it, I can drink it like it's nothing. I've tried others that I don't like because the carbonation flavors overpowers the other flavors.
See, and I'm
Unless it has
definitely,
sugars in it. You know, you got your Kroger brand, but they have sugar in it. This has nothing in it but the natural lemon flavor and the
yeah.
carbonation.
And
So,
then, there's a lot of them that have it's a sweetener.
uh-huh.
So if you find one that is sweetened with Splenda,
Uh-huh.
that's keto friendly.
Mm-hmm.
It's more keto friendly than something that's uh, has like a sweet and low type sweetener. Um, so you could do those. You could do anything that's got zero carbs.
Mm-hmm.
Bushman Pickens says he's addicted to the sparkling water. I'll have to try that. I don't think I've ever tried those. I have to try those. They don't carry those at my store,
I haven't
but I
tried that
think
either.
Walmart has them.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Over here. You're going to drive me nuts. Come here.
And I'm going to try to. I'm trying to make this like a habit type thing, but I'm gonna try to start exercising today, and I'm gonna do it for a month. And if I can do it for a month, then I'm gonna get a gym membership.
Come here.
A couple of months,
Slop
at
box.
least.
Cool.
Huh?
I said cool.
Yeah.
Here.
Today is my 30th day of listing consistently 3 a day. I've
Yeah,
not
sit down here.
missed a day. I'm so proud of myself. I mean,
Come here.
I know it's not a lot. You don't have to tell me that it's not a lot because I'm only listing 3 a day. But I feel like it's better for me, like better for my whole situation with work and everything. I just feel like it's better for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel
Here,
like
say hello.
my listing, I can actually see my listings growing. You know, yes, that means that I'm not selling a whole bunch, but I'm selling pretty consistently still. Um, Kelly, coconut pineapple is my favorite with the Walmart brand of flavored water. That's my absolute favorite. I love it. Um, but yeah, I'm super happy with that. And so
You're a poogie.
tomorrow
Hi.
is
Hi.
tomorrow December 1st.
Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to 4 listings a day. I'm gonna up it 1. I'm not gonna go crazy and do 5 or 10. I'm gonna up it 1, and then if I can finish that for a month, then I'll go up another to 5, and I'll just keep going up until I'm not comfortable with it anymore, until I feel like I'm gonna backslide. That's
Are
gonna be
you
the thing.
are you
As soon as
jealous,
you
Bambi?
start backsliding and can't get your listings up or get enough in your draft bank to cover
Mm-hmm.
you, then you need to you don't need to back down, but you need to stay right there until you got that down, and then you can go on. And that means listing it, photographing it, and putting it in your inventory system and being able to find stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's that whole thing, being able to take care of everything.
That's what I'm working on. I'm I got all but 15 of the Hot Wheels all listed. Then I've been going through all my totes one at a time and going through and finding stuff that's fallen off
Doing
and
inventory.
either relisting it on eBay, or if it's clothing, it's going to Macari or Facebook.
Yeah.
So, and then once the clothing totes are done, then I'm going to start going through all my hard goods and doing the same thing, with the exception of the Hot Wheels, because I know those are all still on. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, until you buy something new.
Yeah. Well, we haven't been to the thrift shop in a month because Teresa said you have way too much stuff. So
Yeah.
so I've basically been filling up a tote of stuff and working through it and going through my other stuff. So
That's what I'm doing this afternoon. After the show, I'm gonna be shopping from my inventory.
that's what she said. She said, that whole back room is a thrift store. She said, you don't have to go. So
Yeah.
I thought, okay, how about I don't go till after the first of the year? She's like, okay. So
Yeah.
but that's
Well,
and
that's good, Mr. Sadie.
Hope wanted to say hi. Everybody else was getting some attention. She wasn't getting none. So
Hi.
that's Hope.
Yeah.
Good morning.
AKA baby girl. She's the one that has the deteriorating muscle around her jaws and stuff, so she drools all the time.
Yeah.
So this is our old girl. She's 13 now, I think.
Jeez.
Or
I think that's about what Fuzzy is.
so, but yeah,
14.
she has some kind of neurological issue that causes this. So, and it causes her jaw to droop. She always looks surprised all the time. She's like,
Oh goodness. Does
"Go
her
on."
does her tongue ever hang out of her mouth?
No, not yet. But
Yeah.
it's getting to that point because I mean she has a hard time swallowing. I have to make sure everything's really, really soft or pureed, liquidy for her. So
Yeah.
but other than that, she's healthy. So,
Yeah.
Okay, come on, good lord!
Yep.
It's like a revolving doggy door here.
I'm still buying stuff. I went and did an auction pickup yesterday.
Oh, what'd you get?
Hmm.
Hmm?
I got some sterling jewelry.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's pretty.
Okay, you don't need to be.
Is that heavy?
You're caught up in my stream. Here, lay down here on my lap.
It's less than an ounce, but it's not too light.
Yeah. And that's sterling?
Yeah, that's a gold-plated sterling. I bought a Mexican sombrero. Yeah, the big mariachi style.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Bars.
Oh, those are cool. I've seen those before.
And so the turquoise is real?
Oh yeah. I don't know what the other stones are, but
Well, that is it agate?
kind of a pretty mix. Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nice little pendant.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Let's see. What else did I get? I bought some towel holders. They sit on your bathroom sink and they hold hand towels. And there were like 6 of them that were brand new. Those up.
Those are cool.
Those are really cool.
Sapphire sterling pendant.
Really?
And
what?
Oh, Mr. Sadie's wife is going to Branson this weekend to Christmas shop, and they have several outlet stores there. She's gonna buy more snowmen?
You don't need to be all the way up here. I'm trying to do something here, sissy. Sit down there. Jeez.
citrine necklace.
You're so needy.
Yellow, what is
citrine, I think.
Citrine or yeah.
Citrine, yeah. That's what I was trying to think of.
Go lay down, Darth Vader. She's like, she makes that noise because she.
Oh, I bought a really cool Vietnam jacket. Let me go get it and I'll show you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Mr. Sadie says probably. Yeah, she's gonna go get some more snowmen that you have to drag out every year.
I got that watch lot I bought. I found a Bulova in it. It's a
Mhm.
Alderman, and it was the solid 14 karat gold. It's from the 1940s, and I put it up for auction.
Oh,
Still has 4 days left, and it's already up to $122.
oh, nice. Good
So I'm
job.
hoping that one watch pays for the whole lot. So
So did you take it in to get a battery and all that?
yeah. Well, I have batteries, so and the back
Oh,
comes
okay.
off. So yeah. Well, it's
So,
actually. Well, hold on. This one here, I think, is going for part. Yeah, this one's going for parts because it doesn't. Even when I put the battery in it, it didn't work.
okay.
So I
So it's
put it on
going
for
for parts?
parts and repair. Yeah,
Ooh,
and that's in the title, so it's plain as the nose on your face.
wow.
So, and I found a lady's Gruen. It's the one I put a picture of, had the K and O on it, and figured out what that was. I thought it was KEO. It's KNO. It's the Kratzen. I can't pronounce the last name, but anyway, it's a Gruen. It's the Precision. It's on for $20, and I got a bid on it already. So those two
Oh,
watches will probably pay for. That one doesn't work either. The stem's missing, and I thought, I'm going to just throw them on there just to see what happens. And within seconds, the Alderman had a bid. So,
awesome.
sorry.
I
But
put
yeah,
that.
they even sell for parts, so I'm happy with that. I still have plenty to go through yet. There was 2 Rolexes in there. I was like, "There ain't no way these are real," and they're not.
I
There's
know I
no
have
way.
one too, and it's complete. I'm sure it's completely fake.
And I found a
I'm not.
digital Citizens. It's
Yeah.
Christron, or whatever. I'm going to do a little more research on that before I put that up, but I think I'll put it on auction because they go pretty high for what I've seen so far. But I need to open it up and get the serial number and stuff out the back, or
Well,
because it's.
if you think it's worth anything, Todd
Mhm,
always suggests that you take it to the jeweler and have them put a battery in it.
yeah,
It costs $15 at my jeweler.
yeah. Well, I got a lady that I used to bowl with. She has a jewelry store in Lebanon, so I could go over and say, "Hey,
Oh,
can you
cool,
put a battery in this for me?" So
cool. Yeah, Mr. City says he put up a 30-foot Santa yesterday at his house. Woo.
wow,
So I got 3
That guy must.
fountain pens.
those are
Oh, cool.
nice. The quill nibs.
I don't know if they're
Those are nice.
gold or not. I didn't look at them.
Like
Iridium. That one's not gold.
what? You do not need to be up underneath my chin there, sister.
Your boss must have all the good Christmas parties with as many decorations as he has. Is that anything good?
Says iridium point, so it's not gold. You always look for the gold
Are you
Mm-hmm.
there, Bridget?
gold tip ones.
Okay, just making sure.
Hi, Bridget.
Just listening to everybody.
Yeah. How you doing this morning?
Good. Got everything shipped out. Now I'm listening.
Good.
I still got to go pack a couple things up. I had 19 things picked up yesterday, so I was
Wow.
happy.
What's
And
going
I
on?
got 2 to pack today. I'm like, when it rains, it pours, and then it's a
Isn't
drought.
that crazy? The roller coaster. It's like,
It is. It's like,
So
Yeah.
I did get one with the 14 karat nib.
cool.
Oh, good.
good job.
So, what do you
So
think
that's,
something like that would go for?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Okay.
I like to buy them just because I like to treasure hunt like that.
Oh, you know what?
Mm-hmm. What?
Now that you showed that, I have some 14 karat nibs somewhere. Where are they?
It's stuck under your bed with all that
Yeah.
gold jewelry.
All the jewelry.
What the heck? Where are they? I gotta look for them.
I can't talk because see that mail tote down there?
Mhm.
Completely full of jewelry.
Yeah, I got one like that too.
I just like to save. Like, I don't know what my problem is. I baggies full of sterling, and then some, not baggies full, but a little bit of gold in a baggie.
Mm-hmm.
Save them. I don't know why. I'm waiting for Todd to make me an offer.
Yeah, really.
Oh, $30. Okay, so one kind of like this sold for 45,
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
so that's good.
Yeah.
how much
Another
does
one
it weigh?
sold for 30. They're between $30 and $65 for a Watterson pen like that.
Mm-hmm. With the gold, with the 14K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
I bought a
awesome.
pearl necklace.
Cool.
Hey, Todd.
Yep.
What would just the nib sell for?
I don't know. There's probably $15, $20 worth of gold in it.
Okay.
The nibs don't weigh very much, so.
No, I was wondering if that's where all the money is for the pen.
Yeah, well, it doesn't hurt. I mean, that adds value.
Maybe you can just plot them, or like make a listing. 15. If you have like 15 of them or whatever, just make a replacement part listing. Sell them one at a time.
I
Or-
think I bought some box of fountain pens Sunday, but I don't remember if I was a high bidder or not.
Oh,
Probably in the van.
So, this pearl necklace has a 18 karat clasp.
yeah.
Yeah, I got one over here. I need to take it to a jeweler and get it checked out. It's pearls. They feel real.
So it's hand knotted between each pearl, and it's
That's a good sign.
Are
it's
they
a good
are they
piece.
on Gloria? Are they on like a 14 karat gold, or do they have a
Talking to me or
gold,
Todd?
like the clasp? Is it
On mine, the clasp is sterling.
sterling?
Mm-hmm.
This clasp says, oh crud! I think I just looked at it. It's got the numbers on it. It's gold. 585, which is that 14 or 18 karat?
585.
14, right?
Yeah, it's got to be 14. So it's a 14 karat gold clasp. Of course, the clasp doesn't weigh very much, but you put it together in
Yeah,
with the pearls, and it's a good necklace.
Mine has a K925.
K25.
K925.
Oh, 925.
Well, the 925 means sterling. I don't know.
Yeah, but what does the K mean? I wonder.
There's probably a number in front of the K. There's got to be a gold-plated sterling.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
See if I can get
This
I'll take a picture of it and put it in the
If
is a
it,
cool find.
Well, that's good to know, Mike. I'll bring some pins of jewelry next time I go to Florida.
But these feel cold to the touch, and they have some weight to them.
Yep.
So would you think they might be real?
well, if the clasp is with the clasp being sterling, I would say yeah, more than likely.
I'm trying to see it. And they're hand knotted too in between each pearl.
Yeah. Which they usually do. That's really cool, Todd.
Oh, that is cool. I like that. Good
So this
color.
is
Oh, I like that too.
67, 68.
Mm-hmm.
Kinhan? how do you say that? Keenhan?
Keenhon? I don't know. I could pretend. Keenhon?
So this is like hand embroidered in theater.
Yep.
It's got the cool dragon on the sleeve.
That is cool.
Mm-hmm.
What's on the
I
other?
don't know what the lettering is.
Oh,
And then
sorry.
we got the tiger
Oh, it's got a tiger on it too. Dang
on
it.
the front.
You're going to get some money for that.
Yeah, I've seen these listed for like between $50 and $250.
Mike says, nice. I hate you, Todd.
The zipper's pretty jacked up.
Yeah, that don't matter. I can replace that.
The silk lined. It's got stains.
Mike
Problem
says,
is, it's kind of a smallish, small to medium.
That's not a problem. There's people that will want that is that size.
Down.
Yep.
Mr. Stady says, Laurie the K means send it to Sadie. Bridget, did you see that? Beth wants you to send her your address.
Got it. Thank you.
Got an embroidered Redskins sweatshirt.
Nice. That's awesome.
Also got some stains.
It's fine.
Starter.
It's fine. Just
somebody will want that still.
list it like that. Make sure you call out the stains.
Starter NFL.
Yeah, it's good.
Somebody's gonna want that for their man cave.
I have sold everything that I've listed with the Indian on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, with for way more than I thought it was going to be worth. There you go.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's awesome.
This is screen printed.
That's still good.
Nutmeg Mills. I've never heard of Nutmeg Mills.
Right, Mike?
Yeah, these must have made people littler back then. Yeah, like people were littler back then, I think.
Well, I was littler when I was 19 too.
Yeah.
Weren't we all?
Mike says keep an eye out for 625, which is Victorian 15K white gold.
Yeah, that's good info. Thank you.
Yep. Nice.
And a Puma warm-up jacket.
That's great. Man, you hit the Redskin freaking haul, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to pay up for this lot. These three.
What did you pay?
I paid like $40-50 for.
Oh, you're still gonna do great.
The three Redskin pieces.
For all three of them, or a piece?
All three.
That's great.
Yeah, you're gonna do.
And then the Vietnam jacket was like $60, $65.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to get that back, no problem.
But the Vietnam jacket should sell close to $200, I would think.
Yeah, that's what I would think. 2 to 3. I'm glad you made it to work with no wreck today, Beth.
Yeah,
Have a good day. My gosh. I was freaking out for her the other day.
What?
I was freaking out for her the other day. She got in a wreck right before she got to work.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
She was fine, but
Sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, just shaken up and stuff, and she thought it was her fault, which sucks. But, it happens.
I will tell you what. I don't know what happened to people over this course of a year because they don't know how the hell to drive anymore.
Oh, I know.
It is. I've seen so many worse drivers in the past year than I don't know if it's because they were in quarantine for a few months and they forgot
I know.
what the hell happened, but
You know, it seems like every year that it's like that for me, Bridget. Like here, it's like people forget how to drive every year.
Mm-hmm.
we were literally in a huge white transit van. I don't know how much more we could be like right out there in somebody's face. There's 2 lanes. This guy goes to move over into our lane. I can see him in the driver's seat. That's how he's right next to us. It's not like we're in his blind spot.
Oh my God.
And he's like coming over and we're like beeping the horn, like, dude, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you not see this big, huge white thing next to you?
Yeah.
Idiots.
I hate stupid drivers. That's my biggest pet peeve.
Yeah.
If anything causes road rage for me, it's that. I cannot
Yeah.
stand an idiot driver. It's like, what the hell? Did you get your license out of a bubblegum machine at Walmart or what? It's like,
and the thing is, it's not a lot of young kids. It's middle-aged people.
Yeah.
I've seen some idiot reading a newspaper while driving down the highway.
Oh my God.
Yep.
I'm like,
That's so scary.
I'm like, seriously?
Years ago, when my kids were little, I got in an accident because of that. I was driving and I stopped to turn left, and this guy just plowed right in the back end of me. And he told the cop, he was actually very honest. He says, I was looking at a map. I didn't even see her stop. Like,
Yeah. Wow. You're lucky that it was honest. I mean,
and what I really hate is when you're driving down the road and somebody pulls out in front of you. There's nobody behind you, so they could have waited 3 seconds till you got by.
Yep.
And I drive a big truck, so it's not like I can stop on a dime.
Right.
And they do it to me all the time. These little bitty cars. I said, next time I'm just gonna run you over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna run over top of you. Just
that's how it is, with the van. And when we come back from an auction, it's fully loaded, so you can't really stop that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, good Lord. And then they look at you like it's your fault. You pulled out in front of me, dumbass.
This is why I have a dash cam.
Yeah.
Because if you rear-ended them, immediately it'd be your fault. So at least if you have a dash cam,
right,
you could prove that they were the idiots.
Mm-hmm. I went to drop off a bunch of movies that I sold on Facebook Marketplace. The lady was like really nice and everything, and she's like, I won't have a car in the morning. Is there any way that you can drop them off after work? Because I wasn't available after like 2 p.m. or whatever. And I told her I worked nights, and I said I could drop them off at your house, and you can like leave the money under the mat or whatever. And she's like, oh, that'll work perfectly for me. Well, that night we got like 3 or 4 inches of snow, and I went to go drop them off, and her driveway was, or her house was on like a little bit of a hill. And so I get in the driveway and, go up there and put the movies up, get my money, get in the car, and I can't freaking move.
Oh, no.
My car was stuck. And then I'm like, I'm trying, I'm turning my wheels, trying to back out, trying to pull forward. Every time I would move, I would slide to the side. And I was kind of freaking out. And then I'm like, you dumbass, you have 4-wheel drive. And I haven't used it in the Jeep yet. So I was like, you dumbass. So it's not push button, which is different for me too. So it's got the shift. And I didn't really know what to put it in, because there's part-time and there's full-time and there's low. And I'm like, well, it's got to be either part-time or full-time. And so I just put it in part-time. And one time I was able to get out. I was able to get out of that driveway. But when I started going down that hill, I was sliding. And it was freaking scary. I was actually really close to the edge of the road, because I thought, if anything, I'll just go into a yard and maybe something there will stop me, instead of running out into freaking traffic. But there wasn't really a whole lot of traffic at that time in the morning anyway. So it was really scary for me. And I was like, okay, FFTs, fucking first times. You just have to get over it, But
Hey, Lori, are you sure that's a K? It looks almost like an H.
huh?
Oh, she left. Never mind.
Oh,
She left me.
oh, Lori. Mike says my head is constantly on a swivel here. Way too many legal drivers with no insurance. Yeah, that's scary.
So, do you speak, Bridget? Do you are you a lot? Oh my God! Do you have to have insurance in Florida? There we go. Spit it out.
Are you all right there, Bridget?
I think I just had a stroke. I don't know. Do you have to have insurance in Florida, or is it an optional thing?
You're supposed to have it.
Go back to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Mike. As long as I don't wanna leave it in 4-wheel drive because I've heard of it like freezing and freezing up the unit or whatever if it's too cold, and it'll stay in that. So if I have to move it, shift it into 4-wheel drive one day, then I will, and I'll keep using it throughout the winter. But I don't want to keep it in 4-wheel drive.
Higher than New York.
Oh, there's Tom. Hi, Tom.
Hey.
Did you finally thaw out?
Oh yeah, I did. I've been wrapped up in an electric blanket.
I heard it was like 25 there this morning.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if that was this morning, but it was last week. It got down to 25. I know, Sally.
Oh,
Bunch of wimps. I had to take Roberta to a doctor's appointment, so we've been in transit.
Hi, Roberta.
Oh no, she's in the doctor's appointment. But what were y'all talking about?
We're talking about having insurance and people driving crazy and not knowing how to drive in the wintertime and
That sounds. What are you talking? Why are you dissing Charlotte like that?
No, Mike was talking about Florida.
They have no fault insurance down there, don't they?
Yeah, we have to have it here in New York too.
Because when we went to Florida back in '97, every billboard was an attorney, talking about car accidents.
No, that's not good.
I don't know. I can't really complain. I mean, my insurance isn't that high, and I have a brand new car with full collision.
Right.
It's horrible here.
I have a $500 deductible, and I think I pay like $100 a month.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Do you have your your homeowners with the same people?
No.
Okay, so we have our homeowners and all our insurances with the same people, and we were surprised we actually called the insurance company back and said, "Are you correct on this? How much you're charging us for full collision on Roberta's car?"
I know. Well, that went up once I bought the new vehicle. My old van, I was only paying $65, and that was full collision and everything.
Oh my gosh.
But
I pay almost $200 for full coverage with towing or like roadside assistance.
Right.
Oh, I have AAA. I don't have roadside assistance on my insurance.
Yeah.
And then I have a renter's insurance that I get a discount on.
Right.
And it covers like 30,000 or something, and I pay like 50 cents for that.
It's just ridiculous.
I think
Yeah.
we go through Geico. We got full coverage on both vehicles. I think it's like $95.
That's what I have as Geico.
And then,
Michigan is known for their high insurance.
hmm
And
and I got roadside assistance through Verizon, so you get 10 free tows a year. And gas, if you run out of gas, they'll bring you 3 gallons, which that's not really a lot when you have to drive a truck. But
if I had to be towed 10 times in a year,
yeah, I better get a different vehicle.
It's time to get another daggum vehicle.
We got it because it was usually my kids. I was always having to send, or Teresa's mom and dad's vehicles. That it's only been used for my truck twice. And that was when the shift cable went out and when we got hit broadside on the highway. So no, I only pay $6 a month for that through Verizon, so I'm not complaining. So
just this past weekend, some friends of ours have the Toyota Sienna's the minivan. That they're Toyota's big SUV. She had taken her daughter to the airport and was a mile away from her house, and a guy ran into her and totaled the Toyota, and they were not insured.
Oh no!
So of course, their collision had to kick in.
Yeah.
And my friend was like talking to the insurance company that we've got to do such and such, and we got to do such and such. And he says, I hope you're talking about we as in the insurance company. He says, because I ain't got to do nothing. He says, I'm paying what you wanted to pay for collision.
Yeah.
You go after these people and get what you can get out of them, if anything.
Yeah, really.
Because that was like a $70,000 vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Have you heard from your sister? Is she in Charlotte?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's living life.
She's in Mooresville.
Yep.
Oh yeah. She's up in the rich people's area.
Yeah.
Mooresville's where all the excuse me. Mooresville's where all the NASCAR team headquarters are, and all the race car drivers live up in that area, especially on the lake.
Well, good. She'll meet somebody.
Yeah, that's what I told her the other day. I said, you'll be going for, instead of Tex, you'll be looking for, a cowboy, you'll have a NASCAR person.
And that's what she said. She said that at least they both will probably be wearing Wranglers.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for her.
I know. I'm so happy that she's there. And then we're already talking. Like what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
I was really talking to my kids this last week too.
Well, sometimes, like she's been talking about this for 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes something to make you go ahead and pull the trigger, and you're okay. You know what I mean?
Well, it's scary.
Oh, it's very It is
I'm
very scary. Just
she's moving to God. She's moving to God's country. She's got to. We do things different out here.
Oh,
yeah,
you sure do.
Yeah. I mean, it's like Roberta's car. We've been talking about buying her a new car for years, like 3 or 4 years. And the ones we had were still going. The AC, the heater worked on it. The radio worked on it. It would pass inspection.
The radio work.
So we really was not in a big hurry because we're not one of these people who has to buy a new car every year. And my Chrysler quit working. I mean, I literally coasted down the hill to the front of my house, and parked it. And the next day we went and bought her Mazda, and it's that's just the way we are. We don't buy any big ticket items until we absolutely have to.
Oh no, I'm not buying another car till this one absolutely completely died.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one's now 5 months old, and it's got 1,800 miles on it.
Now, what did she get a Mazda? What?
CX-5.
Oh, okay.
Mazda doesn't have a lot of different models. They have the CX-9, which is their biggest one, which is the CX-5 stretched with the third seat in it.
The 5 is what I was looking at before I bought mine. I was between that and the Nissan Rogue. But I mean, the only reason why I picked the Nissan Rogue is because they gave me the 0% interest.
Yeah.
So that was the selling point right there.
Cindy, the Verizon pays it. Sorry.
We
I was just going to ask you.
Yep.
we didn't have any cars in town, and we needed another car. I mean, and you couldn't buy a used one. Todd's talked about it before. A used one is as much as a new one. And matter of fact, they had a CX-5 at the Nissan dealership, which is where Roberta saw it and liked it. And it had 35,000 miles on it, and they wanted as much for it as this brand new one. So we left there and went to the Mazda dealership.
Yeah.
And ended up, she drove home with this one.
Yeah, my brother-in-law has the Mazda 5. My sister has the Mazda 3. And they both love theirs.
I mean, we really, we have such a snow issue out here. We have all-wheel drive.
And that was when I knew I needed a different vehicle or wanted whatever, I said I'm not getting anything but all-wheel drive.
Right.
Because I'm not dealing with snow anymore. I just need an all-wheel drive, and it had to have heated seats and a heated steering wheel. Those are
yes.
Those are my requirements.
You know what? I see a lot of vans that can get through pretty much anything. With here with the snow and everything and ice, it's usual that you'll see vans. There's a lot of people that will drive a van over a truck.
Oh yeah.
And because they like the all-wheel drive.
Well, they're also light. I mean, heavier. Full-size vans are heavier. I mean, like that Chrysler. I had a Chrysler. What was that thing? A 300M. And that sucker was huge, and I could go, and it had front-wheel drive in it, and we did have some ice and snow that I had to get out into, and it drove perfectly. Now, mind you, I drove like I had had a brain, but
you had
these lightweight cars, even with four-wheel drive, they just forget it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about the Honda Odyssey, but here in Ohio, you go to any soccer field or baseball field, Little League, and it's Honda Odysseys. It's like a Honda parking lot. We call them the soccer mom van around here, so because that's all you see.
It's the Honda Odyssey and the Toyota Sienna. That's what everything's around here. But they're status vehicles,
They're what?
Status vehicles. Around here, they're status vehicles. Hope I did. If anybody is listening has either one of those vehicles, I hope I just didn't insult you. But around here, that's what they are. They're just.
You made it when you buy a minivan. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that's what they buy around here. I personally would rather have a Dodge Grand Caravan because they're heavier and you can get more stuff in it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I love my Dodge Caravan.
Yeah.
I didn't total that van, I would have still had it.
Yeah.
I would like the new Jeep Gladiator truck. Those are sharp.
I don't know if I've ever seen one.
I don't want the payment.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like a used one. I was looking. I'm thinking, no, I'm trying to get this one paid off so I don't have any more debt. But they're $800 for a used one. I was like, nope, that I'll just stick with mine. My old Chevy until it rusted, the floorboard rust out of it. I'll stick with it. I'll just keep babying it. And
my dad had a client, and he was worth millions, and he drove a 1973 Ford pickup truck, and it looked like hell. because he had a big farm, and he would, drive around on the farm in it, and cows would walk into it and dent it and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
he drove that thing forever. But if he was with his wife, she always had she had a town car, or I think her last one was like a Mercedes 500 series or something like that. He drove that old ragged truck everywhere, and his daughter used to get so embarrassed because he would drive that truck. She'd say, "Daddy, you can afford anything that they make. Why do you buy that truck? Why do you drive that truck?" And he's
He'll
like,
still.
"It gets me where I want to go, and it don't cost me nothing more than gas and oil."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can't mess it up too much.
No,
If it's pretty raggedy, you don't want to get a brand new truck and then wreck the tailgate because you have stuff to do. You have
Mm-hmm.
stuff to haul in it or whatever.
right.
Mike, I didn't see your comment earlier. It's a 97. It's a 1997. Stick on the floor.
Now, see, next year when Valerie has to get her North Carolina tag, well, she needs to get her tags within 90 days, I think it is. But she has to have an inspection done on it in North Carolina, and that's another $45.
Yeah.
I think it goes
we're used to that in California.
Yeah. Do they have that up in Michigan?
No.
What, the e-check?
Yeah, the environmental check, the exhaust check.
Yeah, we got rid of that in Ohio years ago. We did have it. I never quite understood that anyway. There'd be a car in front of us billowing the smoke out and looked like it just got hauled in from the junkyard, and it would pass. But yet we bring ours in. It's like, oh yeah, you'll have to do this.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me, that thing there looks like a freight train smoking out of there, a steam engine. It's got more smoke coming out of it than a forest fire, and you don't pass us.
Right. Yeah.
If it's so many years old, you don't have to have it. You don't have to worry about the environmental part of it.
Yeah.
Here.
I mean, she's got a new car, so it should be all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I just forewarning her the extra money she'll have to pay. But
the
anyway,
new tags are what? What's your tags?
I think our tags were. Let's see, that would have been tax and title. I mean, tax and tags at one time. I really don't know because you have to pay your car tax when you renew your tag. Because we have car taxes here, and I think it was like $200 for both of them.
Yeah.
But we transferred the tag from the Chrysler onto here.
It seems like tags are a little bit cheaper when you have to do a smog, like maybe here, like our tags are expensive.
Yeah.
Like I said, I paid $180, I think, for my tag.
We transferred the tag from the Chrysler onto this because it's our Donate Life tag. So we had already renewed it, and so we didn't have to. All we had to do was pay the transfer fee.
So okay, I know this isn't how they do it in California, but here here in Michigan, they do like your license plate can go on any car as long as you have it transferred.
Yes.
Okay, so if I have the Jeep and then I got another car that I wanted to put the license plate on, I could take it off of the Jeep and put it on the other car. It basically goes with my name. So
right.
if I wanted to keep both vehicles, then I would get another license plate that's in my name. And then, if I got rid of both of those cars and got 2 new cars, I could put those license plates on to those new cars, as long as I have it transferred.
Right. It's like the tag on this one. they didn't give us a dealer tag because we had a tag to go on it. So they put her tag onto this one. And then even though the registration still showed it being on a Chrysler, all their paperwork that we got showed that tag on it.
Yeah.
So and so then all we got was the registration, a new registration card. So, Bridget, are you still there?
No, she posted on the side chat that she had the neighbors there.
Oh, okay, because I was on hack. I was going to ask her if Chris let her drive his van in all that snow. Todrick, you recuperated from your vacay?
Yeah. I gained every bit of weight at Thanksgiving. I was kind of proud of myself. I didn't gain any weight during vacation, but this Thanksgiving I sure did.
Well, see, people talk about gaining weight when they go on vacation. I move around more when I'm on vacation than I do at home.
Yeah, we walked our legs off. I think we pretty much burn up in walking. What?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, that's what you do.
Some of the stuff was like, here, let's walk 3 miles, but then at the end of it, hey, look at that. There's a 180-step staircase we got to go up. And then while you're going up it, here, carry your luggage to your room. Yeah. So.
They didn't have porters?
They did most of the time, but some places didn't. Yeah.
Where did she start?
Huh?
I was going to ask him if she started booking his vacation for next year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. We're going. We're
already going on a cruise.
Oh, nice.
Where you want to go? Where and when do you want to go?
We're going out of Miami in January.
Miami?
To some islands out there. I don't know which islands. I forget.
There's a bunch of islands out there.
Nassau and something. Never
Well,
been to Nassau Islands.
Have you not been to Nassau?
No, but we are in January.
Well, I'm just going to tell you right now, it's just a touristy place. Have your money ready. I mean, there's not a whole lot there.
Yeah.
Most of the people that go to Nassau, they go lay on the beach. I don't lay on the beach. I don't want the PETA people trying to roll me back into the ocean.
Well, are you in Raleigh, Stephen? I think Stephen's in Raleigh, North Carolina. Everybody's in North Carolina now.
Well, we need to have a meetup probably about, let's see, states for Winston-Salem. That would be kind of convenient to everybody.
Yeah.
All interstates leads to Winston-Salem.
Come on, Bridget.
Well, you just need to go ahead and start getting your ducks in a row, Sally.
Yeah, I know. I
Make this your last winter.
I'm not getting a huh?
Make this your last winter.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. I am so done.
I joke about it's cold, which with my arthritis, the cold does hurt my joints. But it's just cold. Put on a coat and go about your business. We don't have 6 inches of snow or 8 inches of snow or a foot of snow, and we don't have 17 below zero weather.
Cha-ching.
When I was at work the other day, I was cold and I had on 3 shirts and a coat and 2 pairs of pants. And I shouldn't have been cold. I have a heavy winter jacket. I shouldn't have been cold with 2 shirts, a sweatshirt, a jacket, and 2 pairs of pants. I shouldn't have been cold, but I was freezing.
Well, you're on that concrete slab that once it gets cold, it never thaws up. You know,
Yeah.
at work, that store's on that concrete slab. You got all that glass
Oh.
on the front of it. My son was looking at a house. We went and looked at a house with him and my future daughter. And it was a beautiful house. I said, the only thing I don't like about it is it's on a slab. And the actual person showing the house was the builder, and he says, "Well, it's cheaper that way." I said, "Yeah, but this damn floor is going to stay cold all the time during the winter."
Mm-hmm.
And so you go with a crawl space. That's what I would go with. And they ended up not buying the house because there was just some dodgy things about it that I didn't like, and they, after I pointed it out, they didn't like. And then when the inspector went in to look at it, he found the same thing, and I hadn't talked to the inspector. So
Okay.
anyhow, life is a witch. Yeah, I'm gonna have a daughter-in-law next November. My son's getting married November the 19th in Asheville, North Carolina. So
Next year?
yeah, next year.
Oh, well, congratulations, Papa.
Which Roberta's they're already got dress appointments to go look at dresses and all this kind of crap. And it's, she's invited Roberta to go with her because since Roberta doesn't have any daughters, she will never, have that opportunity. So,
Well, that's sweet of her.
So she's invited Roberta and her mom to go with her to look at dresses.
Yeah.
We looked at dadgum rehearsal party venues and a buffet and stuff like that. And I would rather pay for the damn wedding. It'd be cheaper.
You know what? You better save up your money because you got bills to pay.
I'll tell you what. You know what? I told her, I said this, I told Roberta, she knows how much money we have available for it. And to spend $1 if she wanted to. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Because we talked about how much, because after she made some calls and we got some information. I mean, when I got married, and I got married the first time, we just had, at the church, my mother had a lady come in with, like heavy hors d'oeuvres, that kind of stuff. And we had punch and sodas and stuff like that. Nowadays it's got to be a sit-down dinner and all this other kind of crap. And I'm like, you know what, dude?
And for 200 people, that's
no. No, we're not feeding everybody. It's the grandparents, the parents, the bride and groom, members of the wedding, plus one. Or in the case of the flower girl and the ring bearer, their parents. I'm not. When my brother's son got married 2 years ago, they had 300 people at $40 a pop.
Jeez.
My God.
And I'm like, I don't want to come across cheesy as being cheap, but we're not feeding the whole damn wedding. If we're going to do that, we might as well go ahead and have the wedding and go ahead and pay for it then.
Right.
But
all right, I'm going to close the shop today.
Okay.
I gotta get listing.
All right.
You guys got stuff to do, so
yeah.
I hope everybody has a good day. Get lots of listing done and get all your other stuff done too. And we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks to the panel too.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See y'all later.